Hello everyone, T-Rexatron here, and we are back with another part of Pokemon Platinum. Oh my god, I am so, oh my god, I am so sorry. I, I can't stop thinking about my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke is all, oh my god. I meant to say we're back with our Pokemon Brilliant Diamond playthrough. And oh my god. I can't think straight is all. I mean, I've been busy lately. A few projects I've been working on, and a couple of things I have been doing with my life recently. Job, home, all that stuff. I just cannot think straight. Especially since I've been playing a lot of Mario Party Superstars recently. And I have been playing with a couple of online superstars themselves, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, it's just so hard to talk knowing that... It's so hard just to talk knowing that my nose gets stuffy at least whenever I'm just trying to speak or whatever. But look, I have been doing a lot of work recently, and I just thought I should let you all know that I am getting so tired. Not with my YouTube life, I'm just getting tired for making all this stuff for everyone here. Just so you know, there is going to be something that will be dropping later on in here. If you all see my little teaser that I made like on Monday or so, you all would know that I have been working on something. But it's going to be a little bit of a surprise as long as you guys are able to stick around just for a little while until the end of it. And you'll know what I'm going to be talking about later on. So while I'm encountering Pokemon, I think I'm trying to go for is a Wormhole. Now Wormhole here, it's a Pokemon that can either evolve into two different forms of a cocoon. A Silicoon, which can evolve into a beautiful Beautifly, or a Cascoon, which can evolve into a horrible Dustox. Now I'm not Team Rocket here, so I'm not trying to go for a Dustox, I'm trying to go for a Beautifly. Reason why, if you haven't known, one of the Elite Four members, Aaron, I think that's his name, he uses a Beautifly in the Elite Four, and I thought it would be cool if I had one too. Basically, it's just the Hoenn version of a no, not a Beautifly. It's the Hoenn version of a Butterfree, that's what I meant to say. But honestly, that would actually be very cool if that would happen. If I actually were able to catch a Wormhole that can evolve into a Silicoon. But the thing is, it depends on its nature, or its... I don't know. Does it depend on its nature? For certain reasons, I'm mostly concerned about how I'm gonna go for this. If I chose the wrong Wormhole, then I know that I'll be screwed here. Okay, but let's read this Badoo. Over the winter, it closes its bud and endures the cold. In spring, the bud opens and releases pollen. So yeah, now we got our grass type on the team. Which I'm not really going to fully keep, to be honest. I think I'm just going to have to wait until it evolves into a Roserade. And then I'll just probably go into somewhere in the Snow Point City and just get a bomb of snow. Well, that'll depend though, if I actually manage to catch one. But if I don't, that'll be alright with me. I think I'll just have to go for what I go for. Now I'm down here in the Ravaged Path, just getting out of here and going up into what appears to be some flowery garden here. And I am going forward in my adventure here. After defeating Rorak from the Orenburg Gym, we are going into Eterna City, where we have to fight our next gym leader. But you'll know her name later on. And though I am only at an advantage with only one Pokemon, I still need to be able to catch a bug type for this. Reason why, I cannot explain. Well, I can't explain this one thing, that she uses grass type Pokemon, and I know for a fact that, for some reason, most gym leaders or the Elite Four members, they always have a starter on their side. This gym leader, she has a Turtwig, and one of the Elite Four members, he had a Chimchar that evolved all the way into an Infernape for some reason. I'm just surprised that no one would just basically want a Piplup unless it would be my rival if I ever chose a Chimchar. Or Dawn if I ever chose a Turtwig. But that doesn't matter. I am still able to at least get in a few hits with certain opponents. And I am still able just to manage my best here. I mean, so far so good that I'm gonna evolve my Pokemon soon. My Starly, my Shinx, and my Piplup. Though, I just wish that, you know, they will just be as cute forever as long as they live, as I evolve them. I don't know why, I just basically love these three Pokemon. Though I feel bad that they can't stay young forever. Just like people. Growing up sucks. But it doesn't suck as much as encountering like your 50th Bidoof. Unless of course it's a shiny, cause shiny chances, I know that only happens in like every 1,000 attempts. But I'm not gonna make it any worse here. Now I'm just gonna have to fight this bug type trainer, who I believe his name is, I forgot, Ralphie, the bug type Pokemon trainer from Kanto. That wouldn't make sense to me, but I think you all know it makes sense to you, if you ever watched Orkley. So yeah, that's kind of the thing that I have, but honestly, I would say that I am kind of jealous. Jealous of most people who are able to manage using Pokemon of one certain type, despite it being a dual type Pokemon, whatever. I mean, for my instinct, if I were to do that, I just want to win a league with only using Ice type Pokemon. Because I love Ice types a lot, including some of these favorites I have. Snorunt, Snom, no, not Snom, Frostmoth, yeah, Frostmoth, as well as Beartic, Abomasnow, Mamoswine, and definitely that one Pokemon I forgot. It was in the shape of a snowflake, and it kind of looked like it was iron, but I forgot the name of it. Just let me know in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. So yeah. And you're all wondering why I'm cutting the video. Yeah, for most reasons, I just don't want to basically go overboard with this. I am limiting myself here, but the only reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to bore you guys. So cutting the video, for most parts, it would just only be for encounters that I already encounter, or for trainers that I just already one-shot, or just basically trainers that take more than 5 turns, I mean. That's excluding the real bosses here, like Team Galactic admins or Team Galactic commanders. That's what I'm saying. Okay, look, I just basically had to swap out Starly here, but I was being quiet because I had to take this dog out or whatever. I mean, I wasn't gone or anything, I just basically wanted this dog out of my room. It's just problematic is all. First thing you know, people just talk about getting a dog without letting you know and not getting your consent. Next thing you know, you have to take care of this dog even though you're barely even around it. Which is why I'm a cat person. They're more gentle and they're more intelligent. But that doesn't go against my jurisdiction that I don't like dogs is all. I'm just afraid of them. But honestly, I know that my girlfriend has a dog, and I know that she basically... Her dog is trained better than my brother's, obviously. I just kind of wish that dogs would just have a little bit more intelligence. Not kind of like the intelligence you would just find where in that one episode of Rick and Morty, but the intelligence they need to actually be able to be a success is all. It's just to make sure that they obviously understand us as much as we understand them. Personally, I think Pokemon should replace dogs, to be honest. I mean, if they did, I would really love it if they actually were able to bring Lillipup or Houndour or even Poochyena into the real world. That would be amazing. Personally, I think having a Shinx as a pet, that would just be OP for me. I always wanted to grow up with a Luxray. What? Starly is evolving. You know this evolution thing? It's kind of pretty cool. I'm actually kind of liking this animation here. And my Starly evolves into a Staravia. They fly around forests and fields in search of bug Pokemon, moving together in huge flocks. So you best not try to agitate them, because they will just take you down like they're birds of prey. Featuring the whatever Harley Quinn. Yes, I had to reference that movie. Just because HBO Max is doing terrible things to it. Oh, and my Staravia knows the hidden ability Intimidate, huh? Okay. This will be enjoyable. And I got a Bullet Seed, too. So, I think I know what I'm gonna have to do here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give Bullet Seed to Badooz just so he can be able to attack. Otherwise, he would just basically be as useless as an Anorith. Which is a bug rock type Pokemon, unless it evolves into an Armando. Or Armando? Armadillo? Armadillo? Whatever, I don't know what the name of that Pokemon is that you have to find the champion. Right, so now we're in the... I think it's called Floroma Town? Yeah, I was gonna say Floroma Meadow for some reason. But Floroma Meadow isn't the place where you have to be able to fight the... Well... I'm sorry, I'm at a loss. Oh, you there. And I gather you've seen a wishing star before. Would you mind taking this Pokemon? I think it would be perfect with you. Yep, this is the place where you were able to catch both Jirachi and Mew here. Just talk to this old couple as long as you have data on Pokemon Sword or Shield, or Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. I wish you and this Pokemon the grandest adventures together. Why, hello there. It looks like you've played Let's Go in Kanto before. In another timeline, yes. Would you like to go on an adventure in Sinnoh with this Pokemon? You know, for Pokemon like these, I don't know how it's possible. Just to, you know, have them level up. Now, I would say thank you to them, although they are mythical Pokemon, I doubt they would do much attack. Unlike Shaman or probably Victini, those mythical Pokemon, they know what they're doing. But other mythical Pokemon that I wouldn't call mythical, like Eternatus, I don't think he would. I don't think he would count as mythical. He'd more count like a legendary. Reasons why, I have no idea. Just let me know why you think he's mythical. Now, the plan here is, I think I'll have to tell you. I'm just trying to go ahead and get my surroundings right, cause this is the part of the game where you're able to catch a bug-type Pokemon, like a Heracross or a Pinsir. But the thing is, I just basically want to be able to know which is a good spot for it. I know that the whole flowery garden where Team Galactic is guarding, it's kind of a good spot, but I wouldn't know for sure what I would be doing there. If I were to counter a bug-type Pokemon, I wouldn't know what exactly to do there. Especially if it's not even the Pokemon I want. Because the Pokemon for bug types I would want, they would have to be good, they would have to be speed, they would have to actually be something as good as it can be, just to go on my list. Oh, and I think this is the place where you're able to get stickers. And for most certain reasons, I believe that you would have to have berries for that. Although I do have to say that this is actually the first time for me to actually know where this thing is to get stickers. And I actually admire that they're using berries as currency for this store. I will have to say that I will come back. Help, help, trainer. Please, can you get my papa for me? He works at the Valley Windworks. But the people dressed like space aliens are mean and won't let me in. Alright, so now we're gonna have to save a little girl's father from being, tortured. Yeah, you see like trees like that? Yeah, those are the ones that you have to stick honey onto. Now I'm going into the tall grass here just because I want to encounter a couple of Pokemon here. And in case you didn't know, this is where you'll find the pink Shellos. And the reason why I didn't catch the pink Shellos in my Nuzlocke, I wanted the blue Shellos. Reason why, the pink one, if I were to catch that one, I would have to name it Aelita or something. And when it evolves into a Gastrodon, the only problem with that is that it kind of looks a little ugly with pink and brown combined onto it. That's the thing I don't like. But the blue Shellos, when it combines with blue and green, that's different. And I don't have any problems with that. I just kind of wish the pink Shellos will kind of be a little different is all. When I mean different, I mean I wish I had a different color palette, like pink and possibly purple or red. That would have been a lot better than what we had for a West Sea side form. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys noticed, I did catch a Geodude, but that was before I kept complaining about how many Geodudes I encountered during my whole, my whole trip down to the Ornberg mine. So Pachuricu, it stores its own fur balls that crackle with static electricity together with its favorite berries and tree follows. Whatever, I don't know what that word was. I think it was tree hollows, follows. It's kind of hard to read this stuff, especially with small text. But I still will encounter a pink Shellos here, but I'm not going to evolve it. But I encountered a Buizel instead. You know, for a Buizel, I'd say this kinda does have a lot to... Oh, I killed it. I was going to say that a Buizel, it would take a lot to take in for me. I mean, unless it had either moves like Swift Swim or something, I would have let that on my team. Okay, just one more encounter and then we'll go into this place. And there's the pink Shellos that I was talking about. I don't want to kill it, I just want to weaken it. Alright, good, good. And the best part is, it didn't even use Mudslap because Staravia is not affected by it. Alright, there we go. We got a pink Shellos, which I'm not gonna use. Shellos. Its colors and shapes differ from region to region. In the Sinnoh region, 2 types are confirmed. Okay, that raises so many questions for me. If that's true there, then does that mean that we might get an Hisui region form of Shellos? Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got orders to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay then, you'll have to battle me for it. Yeah, I wasn't really giving him a look, I was just basically blankly staring, smiling. And he sends out a Glameow, which is a Pearl exclusive to Diamond. It would be a lot different if I just had a Glameow, but I don't want to evolve it into a Purugly, even though it might fill up my decks. The only reason why, I just feel bad that it has to turn ugly when it's pretty. Just like certain Pokemon when they go into their evolutions. Such as probably from, I don't know. So it's just basically like a Smoochum to a Jinx. What other Pokemon go from pretty to ugly? I mean, probably, I have no idea. I was going to say something, but I just lost thought. Because the other Pokemon that have to go ugly would have to be Venonat to Venomoth, Bunnelby to Diggersby, and most likely Gloom to Blossom. Isn't that just great? Getting owned by some kid. But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my Works key. That's right, the other Works key's not here. My co-hosts in the Flower Patch have the only other one. In that sense, I'm no longer the loser. Yeah, but he is a loser just for telling me where to get the other key. Alright, so now we're just going in and getting ourselves a heal up so we can be able to take down these 2 grunts and steal the key from them. So yeah, like I was saying, how Pokemon can go from cute and pretty to ugly and gross. That's just so sad though. Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. Though, as we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in the great numbers. Hey, this kid is a witness. What'll we do? We can't have that brat running off to get help. The solution is simple. We must ensure the brat stays quiet. Yeah, I'm always quiet, so you don't have to tell me twice. And he has a Wormhole. One of the Pokemon I might go and try and catch here. But the good news about this is I don't have to worry about, you know, getting attacked here, because the next Pokemon I assume that he'll send out next is a Silicoon, which only knows Harden unless you have an XP share on you. Yep, I was right. Now notice here how a Silicoon can differ from a Cascoon. Silicoon, they're white, and Cascoon, they're purple. And if you notice in the eyes, Silicoon have red eyes with black pupils, but Cascoon, I'm pretty sure they have red eyes with white pupils, which is a big differ. Oh, what? Shinx is evolving next! Yep, I'm evolving Pokemon one by one in this video, but I can't guarantee you that I'll evolve all of them. Just basically Pokemon that I know which will evolve soon. So Shinx evolve into a Luxio now. So Luxio, what you got? Its claws loose electricity with enough amperage to cause opponents to faint. It lives in small groups. That is so lame. They're going to dock my pay. I'm up next. Battling you right after my cohort has weakened you gives me the edge. Yeah, I wouldn't say weaken. He only used bug-type Pokemon, and I assume what you're gonna use is probably a Zubat. Called it! Alright, so now, like I was saying before, okay, so just to get things straight, I couldn't read what was on Luxio's Pokedex information, so I just said, whatever. I just don't know what I said there. Oh my god, you just completely destroyed yourself here. You shouldn't have used Mean Look knowing that I would have taken you down so easily. I mean, if you used Mean Look on some Pokemon that you don't have an advantage against, you obviously know you're gonna go down that easily. But seriously, these NPCs, I feel like their intelligence are only getting slower and slower. And I think I know who's next to evolve here. Piplup! And I'm gonna miss his baby form. And now we got Piplup. If you just add an R and an N there, it just makes sense. It lives alone, away from others. Apparently every one of them believes it is the most important. I'm sorry, did that say they think that they're the most important Pokemon? I couldn't read that fast. I was just basically getting my heads in the clouds while I was talking to all of you. This brat's tough, like really, really tough. Tougher than I could put into words. And I know a lot of words. We're done for now. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. Oh, what's this thing? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. Now we got the works key, let's go in. Thank you, you surely saved me. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They sure were weird though. You saw how they were dressed. What they were saying didn't make a whole lot of sense either. Oh, I need to thank you. Will you take this as my thanks? And now we got our honey. So now we can be able to slather on some honey onto a tree, and hopefully we'll be able to catch a Heracross or a Beautifly. I almost said Heracross. So here's to catching a bug type Pokemon, but I just want to make sure that... Okay, I saw a Pokeball back there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it. Oh, let's go back here first. So yeah, let's go slather on some honey onto this tree, and then we'll be able to get our bug Pokemon for the second gym. Because I know Staravia won't be able to handle all the battles on her own. So now that we have the key, let's go ahead and save a scientist and stop Team Galactic. So before I go in though, I just want to give Luxio a chance to shine. Since he basically hasn't been out that much, I thought it would be nice for him to get some fresh air. What? No way! You have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I'm the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I gotta alert the commander. Alright, so besides what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna battle one admin. I ain't fooling around, kid. This is how a professional does it. When I mean admin, I mean grunt, I'm sorry. And here's the difference of a Cascoon. You notice that it has white pupils and purple skin. So like I said, that's the difference, and that's why I do not want a Cascoon. Besides, it looks disturbing. You messed up my job. Now I'm not gonna get a bonus. Yeah, I'm skipping those guys and just gonna go straight ahead to Mars. But the only problem is this. I'm one of the Team Galactic's 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one. But people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. So now we have to fight Commander Mars, I'm sorry. I did reference Sailor Mars into my Nuzlocke video, but that was just a joke. The only problem is we don't have Commander Venus or Commander Mercury. So now here I'm gonna Thundershock Zubat, and this is the worst possible thing he can do. He confuses Luxio. Why? Because he just wants to, you know, mess up my whole deal. Come on, hit, hit, come on, hit. No, come on. we got... Oh my god, he used U-turn. Oh god, no. Okay, look, this is the problem I have with Pachuricu. So, despite the fact that it's basically as big as a truck here, and it knows Fake Out and Slash, which is the major problem I have. So, besides not having a fighting type move, just to have a clear out, this is it's just hard knowing that I won't be able to take it out so easily. Like I did in my Nuzlocke with my mod shop, which is supposed to be Champ. But unfortunately, it won't be enough here now. So I needed to have Geodude here, knowing that Pachuricu will just use Grass or whatever. It won't be as effective. Rock types, for some reason, have an advantage against normal types for some reason. So he's basically death fodder here until I can be able to get in a good clean matchup. I'll probably have to switch into Staravia here, but that will probably be for the best if I just have to distract him long enough for me to get in a good hitter. So I'm gonna have to spam hard in here. I'm sorry, I cannot talk. I'm gonna have to spam hard in here just to make sure that I won't just go out that easily. Sorry, I'm just texting someone. So, yeah. Alright, we're doing good. Oh, no, I forgot about the Thornberry. Yeah, like I was saying, we're doing good so far. We just need to get a few more hits on that thing, and we'll just take it so easily. So let's finish off. Oh, I was supposed to pick Quick Attack. Oh, but Staravia managed. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. So now I gotta go ahead and switch out or something. Do I have to switch out? I mean, Zubat, he's not much of a problem now. So yeah, let's finish off with Quick Attack. There we go. And we defeated Commander Mars. Glad I didn't say Sailor Mars. I mean, Sailor Mars, obviously, she's a good girl. This can't be. I lost? You annoying brat. There you go, that's Mars. Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright, though I quite enjoyed our battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. There we go, she's gone. Team Galactic. They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Anyway, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you for saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. Alright, so we got ourselves... Papa! Yuck, Papa, you're stinky. Go shower now, Stinky. Oh, sorry. They had me working non-stop. Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. Yeah, when she means balloon Pokemon, she means Drifloon. Though I don't know how I can be able to catch that Drifloon. I won't even know how I'll be able to encounter it. Is there a certain time it comes by the Valley One works? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So, while I'm going through here, let me just go back into the Pokemon Center again. Heal up. And let me go check on that tree and see if any Pokemon just came by. Hope it's a Heracross. It's good to know that my 3 boys are growing up. But they grow up so fast. But they won't until at least 20 levels from now. That's the thing. So now, let's go in and go into the... Just go into the flower meadow, or the flower garden. Whichever one comes first, I don't know. Alright, I don't think any Pokemon has come by. But I guess I'll have to come back later. So now, let's go ahead and continue on. Because the next stop here is the Eterna Forest, which will take us straight down into Eterna City. But first things first, let's go ahead and battle some trainers. How about a quick battle before I leave for Eterna Forest? And Jacob here, what's he got? Oh, Ponyta. Yeah, I have no idea why they call it a Ponyta. Instead, it just basically sounds like something as fast, but it's on fire. Alright, so we're gonna have to switch out here for Piplup. And then let me just talk to you guys about something I have been working on. I have been working on a little project that is supposed to represent something that other YouTubers are doing. Not just animations on discussions, but it's just basically something that most people would want to have to see if they're just too cheap to afford Peacock, HBO Max, or Hulu. So it's supposed to be a little it's supposed to be a little series that I'm working on. But I can't describe to you in full detail what it's about. I'm only going to give you a brief discussion on why I've decided to make a little series. So the series I'm making is supposed to represent what I'm just thinking is all. And what I mean by that is just basically how I'm basically personified in my life. So it's supposed to actually represent how we all see ourselves. And it's also something I think most people would like to actually be able to understand that they are going through. It's either going to have to deal with an identity crisis, or they're just basically something going on in their lives that they can't even describe in words. I mean, I know that happened to me, but that's not now, that was then. I should have said that was then, this is now. But I am going to have a couple of I'm just gonna have a couple of certain people just be able to describe what I am troubled by back in the day. Plus, I did have a few people help me along with this project. Just a few friends of mine. Of course, my girlfriend. And obviously, I would like a little bit of help with it from you guys as well. So, if you are interested, I am looking for a couple of either animators or just some artists. Because this doesn't have to go in by a whole, It doesn't have to go into its whole two-dimensional animation or three-dimensional animation at that matter. I was just trying to say that it could just basically be as a comic series or something. I'm not expecting anything big. I just basically want is a little bit of help on it. The only thing is, I know that most of my friends are busy for some reason, and I do just basically would like some help. Whenever they're not around, I would appreciate if any of you have the time just to be able to either, well, I'll just describe what I want later as soon as 2022 comes around, because that's when I'm gonna unleash it. And no, there's no sneak peeks or anything ahead of time. It's just a trailer, and I'm probably gonna post up 2 for now. So the first one, it's gonna come after this video, but not immediately. It's just gonna come around at least later on tonight. So just stay tuned for that. Now, if you guys think that I should stop with that series, if you guys don't like it, I just want you all to know that I'm only just making this just because I want to express something I have been doing for the past year while I was on YouTube for all the time. I mean, most people would just make reaction videos, most people would just criticize it on Twitter. It doesn't matter to me. I am just trying to change for the better, and not for the worse. We have had a pandemic for at least almost 2 years. I just hope that it will stop in 2022 in March, considering that we had to wear masks for 2 years and I couldn't even take it anymore. So that's the thing there. I just want this pandemic to end is all. I just want everyone to stay positive just as me. Not that I'm losing my mind. I just basically wanted to bring up a topic just to fill up the remainder of this thing. Sorry if I had to say all that. I mean, I was actually getting thirsty from talking all of that. From saying all of that, I'm sorry. Can't even think straight, actually. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna go ahead into the tall grass and encounter a weasel again just so I can be able to catch it. Since I know that I'm not going to be able to go back for it, I still need to be able to... I just need to catch it before I go into the Eternal Forest. So I just hope I don't kill it, I just need to catch it. I know this won't work, but I just still need to at least try. I'm just gonna use Absorb. Keeps doing that, he's just gonna put himself into denial. Alright, now we caught most of the Pokemon here in Route 205. When air fills the flotation sac on its neck, the sac balloons like an inner tube. This Pokemon floats with its head out of the water. Alright, so basically we just got ourselves another water type. Pretty much basic, but we already got one, so no thanks. Now, I know I'm just gonna go ahead and end this pretty soon, but I thought I'd let you guys know just one thing about me. Since I've been on this YouTube thing for almost a year, but it's probably been a year for you guys in case you already saw my little video I made like a year ago on December 8th. No, I do not want to rest. I just thought I'd let you guys know my real name. Now, I know you guys think about why I just decided to name myself T into this video. And no, it's not Tim like I did in my Nuzlocke. My real name, it's Travis. I know, it's not really as good as a T-Rexatron, whatever. I mean, I stole it from Foster's, what'd you expect? By the way, you need cut so you can go ahead and cut those trees. So, yeah. Thanks for not thinking any less of me. I'll make sure I come back next time, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll go into the Eternal Forest, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my trailer.